The journey of personal influence is a transformative climb through 10 distinct stages, each redefining your autonomy, reach, and societal role. The initial phase, the unknown, level 1, is defined by total creative freedom and the silence of obscurity, where your work serves purely as a laboratory for self-expression. As you transition into the micro-creator, level 2, and eventually the full-timer, level 3, the focus shifts from solitary creation to the fragile architecture of community building. Here, the struggle is not just for visibility, but for the consistency required to transform an audience into a reliable, recurring engine of support. By the time you ascend to the rising star, level 4, and the name, level 5, your work is no longer just content. It is a recognizable currency in the marketplace of ideas. During these stages, you face the friction of scaling, where you must pivot from being the sole operator to the primary architect of your own ecosystem. The shift is subtle but profound. You begin to attract the attention of industry gatekeepers, and your personal reputation becomes a professional asset that must be guarded with strategic precision and high-level networking. At the summit of a commercial success, the brand, level 6, and the celebrity, level 7, your life undergoes a radical compartmentalization. Your identity becomes bifurcated between the private individual and the public entity, with the latter serving as a high-performance vehicle for monetization and mass market reach. This is the era of external validation, where your every move is amplified, and the pressure shifts from mere creation to the intensive management of your own legacy, public perception, and the logistical demands of a professional staff. As you evolve into the institution, level 8, your influence becomes systemic. You are no longer just an individual creator. You are a pillar of an industry, responsible for the livelihoods of your team and the direction of your sector. Decisions at this level are measured in their ripple effects across the market. The autonomy you once held as an unknown creator is now replaced by a complex network of stakeholders, where your personal brand is inextricably linked to the corporate infrastructure you have built to sustain your output. When you reach the icon, level 9, the work you created transcends your own active participation. You become a cultural shorthand, a symbol of a specific movement, philosophy, or aesthetic. At this stage, your influence is retrospective. You are studied by others, and your past contributions are codified into history. Your presence, even in absence, continues to shape the cultural conversation, and your personal agency is largely focused on curation, advocacy, and the deliberate preservation of your impact on the broader landscape. Finally, at the pinnacle, the myth, level 10. The human element is almost entirely subsumed by the narrative. You have become a foundational archetype, existing outside the traditional constraints of fame. At this level, reality and storytelling blur, and your life is interpreted through the lens of historical impact rather than daily activity. You are no longer judged by the quality of your recent work, but by your immutable place in the collective consciousness, marking the ultimate, untouchable end of the fame trajectory.